Alright, so when during earlier today, one of my friends said, "Do you know the Justice League movie?" He was like, "Well, he asked me, so had you gone to see Justice League over the weekend?" I said, "Yeah," and he was like, "So was it what you expected it to be?" I was like, "Uh, there were some things I would have done differently if I were the director." And then he says to me, "Well, you should check what happened to the box office and just overall how everything's been going." So basically, I'm like, "All right, I'll check it out." And he says, "But I also know that you have a YouTube channel now, and you know, people like opinions. People like different opinions from different people. It doesn't really matter how high up they are, how many subscribers they have. Just give your opinion." So let me do it. First of all, Aquaman, he seemed like he didn't get as much screen time as he should have, but I loved him. And Flash, he was cool. I like the TV show The Flash. That show's pretty good. And Wonder Woman, she's always doing good. She's been obviously getting the most screen time out of anyone, I think, because she had that movie, and she's been in Batman vs Superman, so she's had more screen time than even Batman. But that was cool. That one scene with the saving the people was pretty cool. Not sure how she did that, but yeah, that's pretty cool. And Cyborg was cool. I loved, and for those who haven't seen it, spoilers. I love how he uses his catchphrase at the end. Booyah! That was cool. That was fun. Good reference. I like his suit change as well. Back to Aquaman. I'm a big Jason Momoa fan. I love Jason Momoa. Love his tattoos, love his culture, love the vibe, the Hawaiian vibe. That's probably just the Samoan in me loving all Pacific Islanders. Don't think any of you knew that because I never really said that. Samoan pride. What else? But yeah, let me check out again what happened with the box office thing, because I heard it wasn't that good. Alright, let's check this out. Jeez. Alright, so, Rotten Tomatoes, of course, we all know, 39%. But like with IMDb, at first it was at a 4 point. I remember it being at a 7.5 out of 10. Now it's at a 4.5. Not even here. How Rotten Tomatoes screwed over Justice League. Alright, let's read this. Yes, there's going to be a lot of talk about what went wrong with the opening weekend reception of Justice League. At least some of the blame lies with the poor reception of Man of Steel and Batman v Superman, as well as the lackluster reviews and the choice to make the film into some de facto copy of the Avengers. But there's one odd factor that deserves a moment of discussion, and that is how Rotten Tomatoes and the media in covering Rotten Tomatoes black flagged the WB release just before the release date. Warner Bros. Yeah. The review aggregation website, which is owned by Fandango. Fandango! I'm not going to say it like his real name because, he's a stupid shit. Which is 70% owned by Comcast Corp. and 30% owned Time Warner Incorporation. Launched an online review show 2 weeks ago entitled See It, Skip It. As I explained at the time, the Facebook-based show gives Jacqueline Coley and Sanguine Adualowu several minutes to spar over new movies and TV shows. And as a gimmick, the show chooses to reveal the tomato meter score for one movie or TV show. The premiere episode had a Bad Moms Christmas, which meant that the movie's tomato meter score and all reviews uploaded to the site were hidden until after the show aired. In this case, Thursday morning for the movie that opened on Wednesday morning. It was a minor thing at the time, as the STX Entertainment release wasn't exactly banking on critical raves. But as expected, See It, Skip It picked Justice League as the big reveal for the November 16th show. And everyone lost their minds. As expected, the internet was flooded with conspiracy theories, hand-wringing, and outrage about the show withholding the reviews and tomato meter from the site, with folks who should have known better arguing that Time Warner was somehow attempting to keep the film's poor reviews from leaking out into the world. Never mind that Warner Brothers, Time Warner Incorporation, let the social media embargo Justice League drop a week before release, or that review drop a week before. Oh, I just read that. Or that review embargo fell on Wednesday, November 16th at 12:50 a.m. PST. Oh, no, it's post-Pacific time. David Cassidy. Get to that later. Never mind that after the review embargo dropped, folks could Google Justice League review or what have you, and find pretty much every review that made up the first wave of critical reactions. Well, there's a lot more. Yeah, this goes on and on. But basically, I'll say, because there's a few other people who would say the same thing. I can see why they would have screwed it up, but okay, see, the Avengers, you see, they went from Iron Man, they had a Captain America movie, they had a Thor movie, they had plenty of Hulk movies, plenty of Spider-Man movies, plenty of, even Black Widow and Hulk, both Black Widow and Hawkeye showed up in Thor, so it's like, okay, there he is. Black Widow, she got even an appearance before on, so it's like, okay, Loki, saw him before too. Pretty much, we all got movies that were great leading up to the Avengers, which made the Avengers movie better because of the build-up. Justice League, the only characters to actually get solo movies were Superman and Wonder Woman. That wasn't really a solo movie for Batman. We got to see him, but that wasn't really a solo movie. We have seen movies of him, so there you go. And it was kind of rushed, I guess. And basically, they, I guess you could say they were trying to compete with Marvel. That makes sense because of, who knows how long we have and all that other stuff. No, but I mean, I can see why. Yeah, I mean, they like each member of the cast, even Zack Snyder, had a lot of troubles going on over during the whole thing. So that makes sense. But yeah, we'll have to see how they do next time. I mean, I'm ready for Infinity War. I'm ready for that damn trailer. For Christ's sake. Yes. We'll get it. Hopefully we'll get it. Alright. Till next time. Hashtag 0 to 100 to 19K to 19M. YAHTZEE!